How are y'all doing today? I'm doing wonderful. This is awkward. But anyway, I want to show you how to make some chicken tortilla soup, I guess. Well, you can't have chicken tortilla soup without fucking chicken, I guess. So it's not necessary, but I do roast my whole chicken prior to making it, and I season it with a combination of fine salt, cayenne pepper, smoked paprika, cumin, chili powder, and a little adobo seasoning. I also stuffed fresh thyme inside the bird and sprinkled fresh thyme on top of it. All right, so you want to start with dicing your onion. You can buy a pre-cut onion; it really don't fucking matter. But anyway, this recipe calls for a little more than a cup of onion. I always go a little heavy on my vegetables, so if a recipe calls for say a cup, I'll probably do a cup and a quarter. That's just my personal preference. But this is my recipe, I guess. So yeah, a little more than a cup. Chop your onion to the last bit. I didn't show it completely, but use all your motherfucking onion. Like all that shit's good down to around the little peel, the little booty. Whatever, I don't know the root or the stem, whatever you want to call it. It's the onion booty. All that shit is good. So you need a little more than a cup of onion, either one jalapeno or two serrano in my case, 4 large cloves of garlic. Yes, that is 4 cloves of garlic. One of them split when I was peeling them. I can count. So you want to mince your garlic, crush your garlic, whatever you use to do your garlic shit, but do that shit. If this is your first time cutting peppers, I would definitely suggest that you go for a jalapeno. A larger jalapeno, the better. I feel like that'll be a lot safer. This is one of those do as I say, not as I do moments, because I definitely chopped this shit mad reckless. But don't be like me. I already got a nub, and let's just say for cautionary tale's sake that I chopped off my motherfucking fingertip incorrectly chopping jalapeno in the kitchen. So let's just take it from there. Please be careful. Please utilize a claw method. I love you. I don't want you to lose your fingers. Don't be like me. I mean, never mind. I'm dope and all, but that's neither here nor there. And get all the rest of your ingredients, your black beans, your tomatoes on the side. I roughly chopped some cilantro, remove the stems. Not that big of a deal, but notice those black beans, not Goya, because we're on rock with Trump. 2 types of tomatoes. I use fire roasted dice and with chilies and some tomato paste. You get all that ready. Notice my fire roasted corn in the bottom. That better than bouillon. That shit is fire if you need to make some quick chicken stock and you don't feel like being bougie, making your own. But you're gonna heat up some oil in a large pot. I use my Dutch oven. You're gonna saute those onions and your peppers, your jalapeno or your serrano, until those are soft, nice and fragrant. Once they have a little color, once you start smelling that shit, you wanna add in your garlic. I always add in my garlic later because garlic does burn. While all that is cooking down, I'm heating up my stock in a pot beside me. I use 7 cups of stock for this recipe. And it was a 6.46 pound chicken. So once that, I cooked down my corn just a little bit. I slowly added my tomatoes because that's a lot of moisture to be introducing. As you can see, I only put a little bit of tomato paste. I did end up putting a full 2 tablespoons of tomato paste in there just to like round it out. You want to put your whole chicken in there, select bones and all, the skin and everything. Watch your sodium content because remember you did heavily season that chicken. All that in there. I only add salt, paprika, smoked paprika, chili powder, and some dry cilantro. I really didn't add too much salt because, like I said, all that seasoning from your chicken is going to cook down in there. All that natural sodium, all that salt is going to come out. And also that, that better than bouillon shit, that shit's kind of salty. So you really want to be careful. Throw a lid on there, turn that shit down on low, let it simmer. About 45 minutes, you want to come back in there, you want to check on that. And we're almost done. While that's finishing up, you want to heat up some oil, get you some tortilla strips. I definitely end up cutting more, making them a lot thinner because them motherfuckers was thick. All right, we're almost done. Like I said, it's about 45 minutes in. And now it's time to plate. You can garnish this however you want. Typically, some more fresh cilantro, some avocado, some sour cream, naturally your tortilla strips. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You found this helpful. Like, rock with me. Let me know if you guys would like more of this. Let me know how, how this recipe turns out if you do use it at home. I really want some feedback. Let me know how you guys like it. But outside of that, always remember the thing that sets it apart. I can give you the recipe, but the food's always going to taste different. The thing that makes it different or sets it apart is love. Cook with love, cook with fun. It's really not that big of a deal. It's all about experimentation and enjoying this shit. So until next time, or until next recipe video, I guess. Peace out.